And Duale, my friend.
I was about to go there. Before the break, I was talking about House Majority Leader, my good friend. I mean, he's
a friend.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's a terrorist friend. Oh, God.
We don't know this. It's an allegation, and you are just fueling the fire, Boniface. But Gujiri, for him to come out with some leaders from the north saying, we know the people who are harboring, the people who are assisting, the people who are aiding and abetting the terrorists. We know them. We're going to release them in 1 month.
You know, for me, actually, a couple of things that Aden Duale has said in the recent past have really disappointed me. And yes, like you, he's my friend. Yeah.
Terrorist friends. I don't know those people.
Let me tell you, the first time when I really got disappointed with Duale is when he said, when he was quoted, let me put the disclaimer, as having said that the government should talk to Al-Shabaab.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
You know them?
What is wrong with these guys?
Right.
Who are we supposed to be talking to? Where are we going to find them? Of course, the second one was now this one, where he says, you know, we know these people, but we need 30 days. I mean, and on this one I'll support Boniface. He says, why do you need 30 days why don't you just, this is what you should be telling us, like immediately, like right now.
Well, he said go bomb Machakos. Don't you remember?
And then there's, oh yes, and then there was that one.
Go bomb Machakos. Don't bomb your own people.
So and then I really like what Grand Mullah said. He was in the newspapers all weekend, and he was quoted as having tweeted and said, "This is local politics.
Correct. It's homegrown
the Somali
terror.
Homegrown terror."
Yes.
And the fact of the matter is that we need to get to a point and start accepting that we have a Boko Haram happening in northeastern, right there. You know, and
we've said it.
And we've got Al-Shabaab across the border, but we have a homegrown terror group that is either trying to keep northeastern underdeveloped, trying to keep them marginalized. Because what has happened is the county governments have changed the narratives. For as long before the county governments came, you could argue national government has refused to help us, and it became a very easy mobilizing tool. Now you have county governments right there, so with their own money, with their own people. This is a guy who lives in your neighborhood, so you can't start building that narrative. So what do? You actually destroy anything that is happening, and you try and destroy whatever structures that exist. They're targeting teachers. I mean,
the reason is, Gunjiro, what would that reason be?
It's easy to manage poor, uninformed people. It is the easiest way to manage people. So we have had a situation in Somalia where a lot of the people haven't accessed education, haven't accessed health services. I have been to Garissa, and it's like a different country, my friend, completely. And there seems to be political leaders who believe that's how it needs to stay. And the reason it needs to stay like that is because they have managed to build their political structures and political kingdoms based on that. Now, if you change that dynamic, you're changing the entire dynamic all the way to the top. And that is a problem I have. And when I think about what Honorable Duale is saying, and I'll use the word honorable quite...
Why using it?
No, let's just use it. When I think about what he's saying, I get disappointed because of the fact that he's a majority leader. He's actually like, number 3 in the pecking order? You can't say stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you have some thoughts.